How often do you optimize your campaigns? Can you please give me more clarity on the time frame you look at once you optimize your bids? Nice. We optimize bids multiple times a week. We're currently working to test a little bit more automations, which I think can do it daily. Pros and cons to that. Using bulk files, we found that roughly 2 times a week is typically pretty good. What we do is we typically have our routine optimizations would happen a couple times a week, and then we'll also spot check manually the account. So we're actually manually reviewing the account daily, and then if manual tweaks need to happen through things we see with our spot checks, then we will optimize those bids manually. Give more clarity on the time frame you look at once you optimize your bids. That is a great question. So typically for our general optimizations, and for general optimizations, I mean like our routine, is it above target A cost, below target A cost, clicks with no sales, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. We found that the last 14 days tends to be a really good snapshot for a time frame. Now, the con to only looking at the last 14 days is that oftentimes there will be sort of those low cost, low bid, a couple clicks here, a couple clicks there within a 14-day window. So it only might have 3 clicks. But if you extrapolated that in like the last 30 days, the last 60 days, you would have enough clicks to be able to make a decision on those bid optimizations. And so in those cases, what we do is we will review longer date ranges. Sometimes, now this is only doable if you're inside the account, if you go into the targeting tab, but actually if you go into the targeting tab, you can actually look at lifetime for an account. And this is a really good spot check if you haven't reviewed this before in an account. And so we'll do this in all of our new accounts. We'll go in, we'll look at lifetime, and we'll select for things with 0 orders. And basically what you're looking at is what targets in my account have never converted for me ever in the entire lifetime that they've been active. And that's a really good spot check. So again, general optimizations, 14-day windows, a couple times a week, do those spot checks, meaning like if I go in and I see something with like 20 clicks and no sales, I'm not going to wait till my like routine optimizations. I'm going to take care of that right now. So when I see spot checks, that's what I'm talking about. And then if you're specifically reviewing for cutting bleeders or finding waste in the account, you want to make sure that you're reviewing very long date ranges to make sure that you're catching anything that might have low volumes of clicks in a short date window. And then you would just like pass it by because you think there's not enough data when there actually is.